I'm going UCLA.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Office Hours. My name is Kobe,
I'm Nate.
and today we are joined by Kalan.Frfr. How are you today?
What's the deal, man? What's going on?
Man, you have been hitting the charts hard, man. LA, you shook LA up for show. You remember? I even remember you coming out to UCLA. You had that turned up. So I just want to say, we're real big fans of your music, and we're happy to have you here today.
Man, I appreciate it, man. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all messing with me for real.
No, for real. So you feel me? Everybody's been stuck, inside quarantine, or everybody should be stuck inside quarantine. Everything's got closed back down. Like, how have you been throughout like this whole pandemic business?
Oh man, it got its ups and its downs. Like I've been recording a lot, so that's cool because like I'm just making a hella lot of music. So like I'm finding new sounds and stuff like that and doing shit I ain't never did. So, it make a lot of sense. But on the downside, like, can't do no shows, you feel me? And I like, you feel me, being interactive and stuff like that and going to the club. You can't do nothing right now. But for the most part, I've been chilling a lot. I got a lot of time on my hands now since it ain't nothing to do. So it's kind of peaceful though, low key, because usually I'll just be running around.
All right. So how have you, you mentioned how you haven't been able to do any shows or like clubs. And, a lot of the time that's how a lot of rappers make their bread in the industry. Yeah. So how have you had to, maneuver a lot different in quarantine in terms of just making, the same amount as you were before?
Sometimes you just got to go back to the roots. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, man. All you gotta say. That's all you gotta say.
Funny, man. Yeah.
But shoot,
everything's good though.
Okay, no, that's great.
Alrighty.
But in terms of new music that you drop Ain't No Fun.
Yeah.
So what kind of made you get that song out, that remix?
Oh, man. So one, it was supposed to go on my tape, but it couldn't get cleared because like they having some problems with like the original song or something like that. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm supposed to talk about that. But yeah, it just had a clearance issue. So I was just like, I'm gonna just put it out for free then. So I won't put it out for streaming. Let's just shoot the video and just throw it out, So
yeah.
I like the song. Like, man, I like it, bro. They gonna like it. Let's just put it out.
It was smooth.
Good looking. Appreciate it. Yeah, that's how that went about.
For that for sure. So when it comes to just like, we kind of want to talk to you since we're college students ourselves. You want to talk about your time. You were a D1 athlete at San Diego State. What was that like, being a high profile athlete at a D1 school?
It was cool, like, you feel me? So it made a lot of stuff easier, you feel me? Like, especially because I was like making a little music then. So doing little shows and like getting people to repost my music, like they see my whole team doing it. And everybody, like, you feel me? All my teammates got females and like, everybody talking to girls and stuff like that. So and then they got their peoples back home. So the music was getting passed around in college. I was doing shows when I was in college, like,
wow,
like opening up and shit like that. So stuff like that, just trying to make the most of the experience. And then I was playing football. It was fun. So, and then at San Diego, a party school. So you feel me? We was always something to do,
Did you ever perform at any parties or anything like that, or?
Yeah, all the time. Like, used to charge for parties and perform. Like,
okay, I feel that.
Yeah, used to do that. I used to perform at the club, all kind of stuff. Like, all the clubs down there. I didn't have shows. I didn't perform at the observatory down there, all kind of shit. Like, anything that had to do with something, I had to be involved. Like,
that's right. So like, when did you when did that music aspect really come into your play? Like, when did you really like, wow, I could really do something with this music? Like, what was that process like?
It was just like, it was being down. Like, after I went to jail, like right after college. That's why I didn't go back to school, because I went to jail. I had another year left to play football. So I just graduated, and after that, I'm like, man, shit, nigga gotta do something. So I told my mom, like, look, just give me like a year. I'm just gonna be running. I'm gonna run around. I'm gonna make something happen. Like, I'm gonna be back and forth. I'm not finna get no job, because I couldn't get a job nowhere. I had an F. You feel me? I couldn't get no good job. So the degree really didn't mean nothing at that point, So you feel me? So I just was like, let me run around. Let me go get it. So I was going like back and forth I was still going back to San Diego. I was living in Atlanta. I'm coming back to LA. I'm just roll running, like just trying to put the shit together. And I think like in like maybe like that December, I had dropped Fine. Not like October, November, I had dropped the song Fine Ass. And then SoundCloud just was going crazy. I'm like, man, what the fuck going on? But it's just going crazy. I'm like, nah. And then my TuneCore, my numbers, like that shit come back, how much money you making. I start making money. I'm like, the fuck going on, man? He like, my mom, like, I'm telling my mom, I'm like, hey, this shit's starting to work. I don't know what's going on. My homie's like, yeah, bro, like everybody be playing your song out here. And then niggas start tapping in from all over. I'm like, damn, like all this time I was just playing, like singing on the song, and this shit started working. Like,
so a lot of the time I feel like, you know, when you're on the outside looking in, it's like rappers are sort of glorified to the point where you only see just like the money, the music, like all the great aspects. But what would you say is like some of the hardest parts of being a rapper?
Shit, like having to just like get on with, like, not even get on. Like definitely you gotta be safe. You feel me? Being safe is definitely a big part of being a rapper. Like, this niggas is shiesty. Like, you feel me? The streets grimy, you feel me? Nigga can't even go to the store or nothing like that without being on this shit. Like, can't none of my homies, like none of us, though, we can't never wear flip-flops out. Like, you can't go outside in no slides. Or you mandatory push-ups. Because you feel me? You never know, a nigga might try you or something like that. So on top of being a rapper, everybody know who you is now. So you feel me? It's always niggas that's going, you think they tough or something like that. So you got to deal with that. And then also, like, you got to put a lot of shit to the side for the better, like for your music and shit like that. Like today, like even like doing the interview with Shaw, my grandmother passed away this morning. Like, you feel me? Yeah, I'm good. It's good though. Like, it ain't. I'm not putting that. I'm not putting that. You know, I appreciate it. You feel me? But like, just dealing with stuff like that. Like, I still got to show up to work. You feel me? It don't stop. Like, you know, I still got songs that I got to finish. You feel me? I got deadlines and shit like that. I still got videos I got to shoot. You feel me? And then with it being hard times right now, you feel me? It make everything even harder. So you still gonna be here with everyday life.
Where do you find that time to, you know, get that sort of like therapy, like that therapeutic sense? Is it within your music, or do you have other things that you do?
It's through the music, cause like I don't rap about nothing that's fake. Like anything that you heard me say, like it really happened. I'm dead serious. Like that shit really going on. Like, so it's just I get to express it, and then I have so much music that people ain't heard with me expressing it, cause everything sound fun and like a party and stuff like that. But I don't like to bring people down. But like, and I got so much other music that's like in a whole different wave, you know, like real like painful shit talking about my feelings and shit like that. Like, it's just different stuff. But then again, like, you feel me? At the end of the day, I always look back like, man, I got a cool life because I ain't had to be here. You feel me? I don't got to be doing this. At the end of the day, I'm a rapper, bro. I don't got to wake up. I could wake up and I do shit all day. I know I'm going to make some money today.
Yeah.
You feel me? I know this account finna get hit today. It's seeming like it ain't no pressure. And it's just like, it ain't nothing better than that. And this is what I wanted to do since I was a little kid. You feel me? So I'm doing and it's what I said I was going to do. So you feel me? Don't nothing feel better than that.
Yeah, I feel that. I mean, even besides that, like, you feel me? Like, it's quarantine. A lot of people have had time to, like, you know, focus on other things. Like, what other things do you like to do besides rap? Like, what are your interests? Like, what you into?
Shit, I be playing in this dumbass adult football league with my homies. Old nigga shit. We play football on Sundays. Man, me and my little brother be spending a lot of time together. My little baby brother, he like 12. So, you feel me? And we met when he was like 6. So, and I was leaving to go to school, so we didn't have a lot of time. So we making up a lot of time right now. So me and little bro he be kicking it. He be over here playing the game with me and stuff like that. So it always be cool. And then he like all my rapper homies. So like every time one of my rapper homies pull up, he be like, who is that?
I feel that. You probably be having hella just legends and stuff coming into it.
That nigga used to love One Take Jay, bro. Well, he still do, but that nigga love One Take. Like, that nigga said, damn, bro, One Take finna come over. I'm like, yeah, man, fix your face, man.
That's funny. So, you know, being that, you know, one thing I hear about just like artists coming out of LA is a real tight-knit community. Like, you go to the studio, it's probably going to be someone else. from LA that's gonna be in the studio with you. So what's it like having that camaraderie in your own city?
Well, that's new. We didn't always have that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because a lot of LA niggas don't fuck with each other.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, because we got so much other politics out here, you know, like who you affiliated with, what gangs is over here. Some places, like, you feel me? Like, LA, like, all the different parts of LA are different. Like, the Valley niggas don't fuck with the South Central niggas. The Compton niggas is different from the Long Beach niggas. The fucking South Central niggas is different from the Compton niggas, you feel me? The East LA niggas different from the West LA niggas. So it's just, then the Inglewood niggas is so many different groups of people. You feel me? And like totally different not totally different because it's still all LA, but the backgrounds are different, you feel me? Because like you could tell the distinctive difference in a nigga that's from the East of Compton and the West of Compton. Just from how they like their appearance, demeanor, the shit they might say, the way they talk, like it's like a different state or something like that. But it's just how we grew up because we got different high schools and all kind of shit like that. So you feel me? It's so LA so big, you never know what you're gonna get. So that make it hard too because a lot of niggas be on some tricky shit, and then we got gang banging and stuff like that. So you feel me? Every time seeing niggas at the studio ain't always good. You feel me? Niggas be in the studio ducking, don't want nobody know where they set their session at and stuff like that. But like over these last couple years, like with me, Rucci, One Take, you know, like all of Chike, you feel me? OGZ, all of like the niggas that just started blowing up like in the last 4 or 5 years, like nigga, we just been rocking together. Like and it's just like it came so natural and it's so real. Like it's just mad love between all of us coming up, you feel me? And it's cold, like, cause like with that situation, like you said, like you feel me, you gonna walk in a session, there's gonna be 20 of us in there. Like, all right, everybody hopping on one song. Come on, we finna figure this out. Y'all go in this room, work on this. We gonna flip-flop rooms, and it'll be all of us just working. And then that shit just love, because it's all the homies, you feel me? Then we are all on tour together. You feel me? We all been on tour together 3 or 4 times, so, and we get to see each other levels. Like, we sitting up here watching each other grow, like, you feel me? And it be at different times, like, bro might drop, I might get to see his shit shoot up. Damn, like, that nigga, he done took another level, you feel me? Like, my nigga taking off, then I drop, you feel me? Or if a nigga feeling down, like, nigga, watch out, nigga, all you gotta do is this, like, you feel me? A nigga is gonna work, you feel me? Just, we got each other to lift each other up, keep each other's spirits high, and we using each other to help each other progress, putting each other on tapes and doing all these collab tapes and songs with each other. Like, it's real, it's mad love, like, right now, for real.
And, you know, one collab song that you had that is blowing up is the Right With It remix featuring YG. What was it like being, you know, working with YG and being in the studio with YG?
It was dope because I had already met bro a long time ago. Before, like, we did music together, I met bro. He didn't even know I rap when I met him. So it was on some, because I didn't want to be thirsty in the studio, like, hey, bro, I rap. Like, you feel me? Like, hey, bro. So I had new bro. Had been put up to the studio on him like 5, 6 times. Like, you feel me? Just kicking it at the studio, bro. And then I had dropped the song in the video, and then he was like, my bad. Oh, shit. I had dropped the song in the video. He was like, hey, nigga, that shit hard, fool. Like, I'm like, good looking. And then he followed me on Instagram. I'm like, that nigga YG just followed me.
Oh, yeah, yes, sir.
They like, nigga, Jesus just followed you. So I was just like, so some time went by, and I just kept running into bro. But every time I see bro, he'd be like, man, I'm proud of you, nigga. You growing, you feel me? It's always some real love every time I see YG, you feel me? So he like, nigga, I'm seeing you, nigga. Keep doing what you doing. Don't let these niggas slow you up. Every time I saw his love. So I'm like, yeah, bro, I'm trying to get a feature. What's up? He like later on. I'm like, I want you to hop on Fine Ass. He like, no, I want to hop on the other one, Blood, the Right With It. I'm like, all right, fuck it, come on, let's do this.
You gotta go turn on the YG feature.
Yeah,
like,
he was like, pull up to the studio. I'm like, for sure. Came to the studio, that nigga knocked it out. We was getting drunk. That nigga was knocking it out.
That's dope as hell.
Yeah.
It was cool though. All his whole camp hard, you feel me? I messed with all of them.
For that.
That's what it.
So one thing that we know is that, you know, you sold out the Novo. Yeah. What's it like performing in your own city? You know, maybe did you ever, you know, go to the Novo as a teenager, seeing performances there, and then now you're performing in front of everybody?
I used to sell tickets at the Novo.
Really?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What was that like?
Like shit, niggas just I used to sell tickets so I could open up to perform for the niggas. Like when ain't nobody there, like the first 20 people get there because they just want to be in the front. Like first 30 minutes of the show, I used to perform to get like 5 minutes. I used to sell tickets like 500 tickets, 100, 200 tickets sometimes. Like, so just that turnaround was crazy. Like, and then all my homies that's like my real friends that was helping me sell tickets and buying tickets from me and stuff like that. Just being there, like us walking around the building before the show and then seeing the billboard, they just was like, it was emotional. We like, damn, K, like, it's been some time. Like, nigga, you really used to stand in front of here and sell tickets. Like, I got tickets. Like, and that motherfucker was sold out. Niggas was reselling my tickets. So, like, I'm like, damn, that was just, and I cried low key. Like, I was crying for a second because it was a lot in that moment. And I cried before the show. I ain't even cry after the show when it was loaded. I just was in the building when I walked in. I'm like, because like I remember like, nigga, going to them shows is shiesty, like, yeah, no, get from backstage, y'all openers, like, and shit like that. I can't go here, not having the right wristband, nigga. Now I'm like, I'm running everything in here today, man. Yeah, y'all can go over here. Don't step right here today.
Hey, big boss.
It was just, it felt good. You feel me?
Man, how do you feel like
running around working and shit like that? That shit was dope. It was great.
That's cool. That's cool.
Shit, I done fired up like we having a regular conversation, bro. Let me put that up.
Are you straight? You straight?
You solid, bro.
Yeah, you solid. Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, bro. If it was with you in person, we would have hit that shit too.
Like, for sure. As long as I done got comfortable, man. What's good?
Yeah, that's exactly what we want to hear.
Yeah, but you just said, like, you feel me, like, like you went from selling tickets to having people buy your tickets, like, you feel me, reselling your tickets. Just like, how do you feel like, even like besides the music, just like, how have you like grown as like a person from that time to just like now? Just like
I appreciate everything more, and it built a lot of faith. Like at first, I didn't believe in shit, like not believing nothing, but like you see, a lot of shit I used to feel like I was doing was pointless.
Yeah.
It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Like I'm just doing it. You feel me? I hope one day it work, but you feel me? I don't really think it's gonna work. And then when you see something start working, like my homies be like, bro, you so optimistic. I be telling them like, bro, just be patient because all you gotta do is this, and like it's gonna happen. It's gonna play out. Just wait. And I got the most patience. I don't stress about nothing. I let shit go, and then it made me understand that everything you want, it's not gonna happen. But when you do get what you get what you want, cherish it. You feel me? I just cherish every moment, and everything is a plus. Like I said, like I know I don't never got to do nothing else again, and I can live a real cool life. Like you feel me? Like I got a 9 to 5. I could live a life like that right now and don't got to do nothing else, right? And for some years, for like maybe like 2 or 3 years, you feel me? I ain't got nothing to do. But as a like, you feel me? Like when I make extras, you feel me? And when I do them shows and shit like that, I be like, damn, like, you feel me? Like, damn, I'm just happy. It is, you feel me? I'm like, I get the opportunity to do it because it's really an opportunity for me too. So like, I don't look at it like it's like I'm owed it. Like I'm supposed to have it. Like I'm supposed to be doing this. Even though like, you feel me? People tell me I should because I worked hard for it. But at the same time, like, it's like, this could have been anybody doing this shit up here. You feel me? Anybody singing, anybody, but it's me. So niggas love it while you got it,
That's deep, man. That's real deep.
Really.
But when it comes to now that you're in a space and like you're now in a setting where you have the ability to maybe buy a lot of the things that you couldn't before.
Yeah.
What are some of the things that you feel like are essential towards your lifestyle right now?
A dirt bike.
No hesitation.
Can't go nowhere without a dirt bike. Can't go nowhere without a dirt bike. Like essential to my everyday, some bougie ass water. I don't drink smart water. I drink like the essential. I drink that.
Oh yeah,
with the pH. I got the
pH, definitely one of them a day. I've been on some fake vegan every now and then. I'll be trying to watch what I eat, make sure I eat a lot of fruit and stuff like that. But like as far as like just items, like I gotta have my ear pods in case I want to listen to some music or something like that. Just I ain't gonna lie, I live pretty much the same life I lived before, like. But like as far as buying shit, like I be hella bougie, like yeah, like with like my blankets and shit now. Like I ain't gonna lie, like I be looking at different towels, like no, I don't like these towels. Like I'm not gonna use any towel. So
you got
like,
options
yeah,
now.
I spent like $1,500 on a blanket the other day.
What was that, Louis Vuitton?
Yeah.
Nah, just a regular ass blanket. Like it's just a good blanket, and it's a good like.
Bro, that motherfucker better be able to make me
Nigga,
sleep
my
as
bed
soon as
only
I
cost
lay down.
$1,500.
That motherfucker heavy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I spent $1,500 on a blanket the other day. That motherfucker heavy. It's watch. It's gonna change everything, bro. When you can do some money on a blanket, do that. For I sleep so much better. I sleep so much better, bro. Cause that motherfucker heavy. It just feel like niggas get cuddled. Like niggas just be in there. Like,
yeah, I remember that.
That's smooth.
Yeah, that's smooth as hell.
Yeah. And then
Well,
I
heard you. Oh, good.
Little diamonds and shit. I like that shit. So I'm always gonna buy some of that.
That's hard. I heard you mention you drink like one of them like essentials a day. You been like watching what you eat. Like, are you like big on health or like how's that?
Hell yeah. Well, like you know how like you'll be talking to somebody and then she'll be big on it. So you feel me? Like
yeah.
That's really how it started. Like you feel me?
Okay.
Like girls and nigga was talking to, they like you need to watch what you eat and da da da. Okay, you feel me? So we start, nigga, me and the homies like, oh, we gonna bust the fridge up. So every time we look hard,
hey, man, that
we start buying all the bullshit. We buying fruits and all kind of shit. Like I'm like, all right, nigga. So we just start eating that shit. Nigga got used to it. So it was just like that.
Yeah, that's dope. That's real dope.
And I'm an athlete, so you feel me? I still be working out. You feel me? Me and the homies be in here wrestling and shit. Niggas be breaking shit. So you feel me? A nigga can't lose no tussles. Like. You gotta be ready at all times. You gotta deal push-ups.
And when it comes to just like what you would like to wear, what are some of your favorite brands right now?
Undefeated for sure. I got that tatted on me too. So like, Undefeated. Like when I started like getting drip when I was a young nigga, like I spent like my first little money I made like on some Undefeated or like in 100 shirt. Like that was the shit.
Bro, back then the 100 shirts,
crazy back then. I had like 3 of them.
Oh God, I love 100.
That was the coolest thing in middle school.
Man, in middle school, right? Yep. So I'm like, you feel me? I start getting some money, so I start buying little pieces every time I could. I get a 100 shirt or Undefeated shirt, or you feel me? I wasn't buying no cream yet, but shit like that. But like now, you know, I just be just putting all that. I'm trying to put all that shit on. You feel me? Niggas will buy anything. I'm not gonna buy anything. You feel me? I love purple jeans, shit like that. Just different shit like that. You know.
One thing I seen with Infantry Collective, that's a brand that are you like a brand ambassador?
That's my brother. That's that's my day-to-day manager brand.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope.
So like we went to college together. Like that's my boy. Like real shit.
Yeah, I feel that.
He's the first person that ever. Come on, Georgia. You know, so those people know who you are.
You right there.
Shameless plug. What's up?
That's my manager right there, man. So that was my first manager ever. Like when we was in college, like when I was like, I'm gonna be a rapper. He like, all right, fool, I'm gonna talk to everybody for you. Like, don't even trip. We gonna put it together. He was answering emails and shit, like helping me put up flyers and post flyers. We was having mixtape release parties and shit like that. That's my dog, like through the trenches, like when it first started. So
yeah, everybody needs somebody in their corner. You feel me? That's
circle. But yeah, that's his clothing line.
That's dope, man. Yeah, I've been seeing the pieces and they look real fire.
Yeah, I still don't get none of that shit for free. That's a problem, ain't it?
You not getting plugged for the free though?
Hey, I just got a brush. He gonna charge me for it later though.
Right now though?
He just gave it to me just like 5 minutes ago. Oh, don't let him fool you. I think he only did it for the interview.
That's promo. What you talking
about? He said, "Let me plug real quick."
Let me just go ahead and throw this right here.
Throw that in there.
He bullshit.
Hey, so in regards to just like touring, parties, etc., what are some of your like more memorable moments that you've had in your career so far?
Oh man, really the first time my dad seen me perform, my show was sold out. So like that shit was dope for me. You feel me? My first show, my dad, everybody telling my dad like, oh yeah, nigga, he like a big rap. My dad like seeing it, but he not seeing it because he not up on social media and shit like that.
Yeah.
So like niggas that come like my dad, he ride a motorcycle, so like he'd be at the motorcycle club, he'd hear my songs or something like that. He'd be tripped out, and then he'd be hearing my songs, and then sometimes he don't know it's me. You feel me? So he be hearing me on the radio and stuff like that, and my sisters be telling them like, yeah, like K gotta be safe, like that, like you feel me? And I be in the hood, like I really be going to the hood kicking it, like I love it. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I love the hood, fool. Like I'm gonna be there. You gonna see me in there walking around, going on the dirt bikes, all that shit. I love kicking it, fool. So my dad be on me like, nigga, get up out of there, fool. You not need to be over there today. Like it's hot. He be like, nigga, start finally telling them like, yeah, fool, your son a big rapper. Like, he getting big out here. Like, people gonna be stopping and taking pictures. So when we went on the, we went to the mall or something like that. Something random. We went to the mall one day, and I could not walk through the mall. Like, it might have been like the first day of summer or some shit like that last year. Little girls was stopping and then every 5 minutes. My pops do not like people. He was so irritated. He was so irritated. And that probably was the first time, like, it really, like, it hit him. You feel me? So, like, he like, damn, like, people was telling me, but I ain't know. And then when he came to my show, he was like, wow. Because, like, I had sold out the Globe. You feel me? So I was like, my very first show was at the Globe Theater. And it was sold out. And then the line was wrapped around outside, too. And it was the same day as Nip's funeral. So,
wow, man. R.I.P. Nip.
It was just a sad little month, like that whole month leading up to the show. And it was my birthday. You feel me?
Yeah. So it was it was a lot
going on. Yeah.
So how was that performance for you when you performed seeing everybody?
It was a good performance. It was a good. I enjoyed myself. I got to do what I wanted to do. You feel me? And like I have been like a supporting act on everything. You feel me? I hadn't had my own show yet. So that was my very first show ever, and it sold out. So,
oh, wow. Yeah, that's dope, man.
Like, the only 2 shows I ever had, both sold out, so.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't miss.
I love it. I can't, thank God.
And then how did the transition go about? Because your first rap name, Young K, right?
Yo, how you figure that out?
Hey, man, we do our research over at Office Hourz, man.
Oh, shit.
First rap, so how did you come up with the name Kalan.Frfr?
Man, I was going through a lot of bullshit names with that little transition. I had to change my Instagram like 5 times. Like in like 3 days or something like that. It was bad. Like I had like some dumbass names. I'm not even gonna say them on here. Y'all can believe me. But they wasn't working. So I was just like, my bro was like, Bar One was just like, bro, just be yourself. Just use your name. Like, I'm like, what you mean? Like, just use your name. Like, ain't that your real name? And then he'd be like, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna use it. I'm just like, nah, just Kalan, that's weak. Like, I can't, you feel me?
Yeah.
So I'm like, for real. So I'm like, for real. He like, for real. I'm like, okay, we getting on to something. So I'm like, shit, I'm gonna just put Kalan for real. And then I had did it, and I dropped the song, and my homies, my whole team changed their Instagram. Like everybody, it was just a mass effect. All the homies at school, like on campus, everybody started changing their Instagram to for real. So like, if you see people with for real on that shit, like that's where it started.
Okay.
Yeah, them really the homies. Like,
yeah.
Like I went to school with, like, then. Like all my homies back at home, my family niggas just start changing their shit. Like my mama changed her Instagram to for real. Like it was
that's hard. That's real hard.
And that was just the support system. That's where like the for real gang shit came from. So like, yeah.
Wow. And then Rolling Loud LA. You performed Rolling Loud LA. That was first Rolling Loud?
That was my first one. Like I was booked for.
Oh, okay. First one that you were booked for.
Yeah, I had performed at other ones though. Like I did the 2 last year. I had did Miami. I did Miami twice, and then I did LA twice.
What's your favorite place to perform?
I ain't gonna lie, that Novo is nice.
It's the energy, huh?
That Novo, nice. It's just a nice place. But festivals are so much fun though, cause like, you even be getting people that don't even fuck with your music, and then they just be fucking with it just cause they there, you know?
Yeah.
You might walk away with like 1,000 new fans. You never know. Like, you feel me?
Yeah.
What's gonna happen? But like, and if it be hard, you feel me? You can run into other artists. You feel me? I'm not no bitch. Like, you feel me? If I see like a nigga I'm a fan of, I'm not gonna act like that nigga shit hard, fool. Like, you feel me? I ain't gonna hold up like right in front of bro, but I'm gonna tell the homies like.
Yeah. Yo,
that nigga changed, nigga. That nigga busted. Hey, look. You feel me? But I ain't know. You feel me? I'm real about it, nigga. I don't care. Like, a lot of niggas be like, I don't even say nothing. Nigga, you give a fuck. You be in there crying to that shit at night, man. You be in there listening to that. Nigga, you done had that nigga on your highlight tape. You gonna act like he not right here. I can't stand niggas, bro.
That nigga your huddle soundtrack. You go over here capping.
You acting like this man ain't changed your life, fool. You was going through it listening to this nigga.
Nigga, we go into your Instagram photos. You got captions with his fucking lyrics.
You gonna act like you not standing right here, fool. You don't go ask for a picture. Tuck that pride, nigga. Go ask for a picture. You know you want one.
And do you feel like a lot of the time, you know, a lot of rappers be real prideful, be thinking that, you know, I'm not trying to link or I'm not trying to do this, etc.
Hell yeah. I ain't gonna lie, for you know, like, you know how they say, like, you know, if you cross somebody once, you gonna like double back and see him again.
Yeah.
I've been seeing a lot of niggas again, bro. I don't be really too much fond of people, but like a lot of rappers though, like in some situations, a lot of niggas be scary, so they don't be wanting to go to certain spots with niggas that I don't know, cause a lot of these niggas don't really be knowing each other, you know. So like that's, you feel me, just the part niggas be trying to stay safe in it is what I'm seeing. And cause I'm new to it too, so you feel me, you can't just take my word on it, cause everybody got different perspectives. And then, you know, a lot of people don't like to just work with other people. You know, some people just, you know, like, I don't want to work with bro, like you feel me, people feel like they not big enough and shit like that. And some people really just be focused on themselves. Like, I've been in a such point where like I don't want to feel like working with nobody. I just want to do shit by myself. Like, you feel me? Some people really get that feeling sometimes, you know, and you can't blame nobody for how they created. Like, I wouldn't never blame nobody for how they created. Like, I don't be tripping. Like, all right, you don't want to work, it's cool. Like, it ain't no pressure. And if you do, all right, you feel me? Let's get one in. And I don't like to I'm not gonna just work with anybody that want to work either. I like, I like niggas that's hard. Like, you feel me?
Yeah.
I want to work with niggas I'm listening, that I'm going to listen to, you feel me? I don't want to work with nobody that I really don't care for as an artist, you know? And it's not them as a person, because they might be cool people, like a real nice person, but I just don't like your music. It's not. You can't blame me for that. You can't blame nobody for that, because there's a lot of motherfuckers that don't like my music. Like, I see it every day. Like, that Twitter do not lie. Nigga, you type your name in on Twitter, whatever they saying is gonna pop
Twitter
up.
Is vicious.
Whatever they saying is gonna pop up. Get that singing nigga out of here. Oh damn, that's how you feeling? That shit weak. That shit. That nigga. Sorry, I ain't listening to that shit. What?
Hey, but they still had to. The fact that they gave an opinion, though, that means they gave you that view.
You heard it. I got that play. I got that little 0.6 cents. It's gonna count every time.
That 0.6.
That's not even a full cent, nigga. That's 0.6.
Oh yeah, that's how streaming work. Y'all ain't know.
Yeah, about streaming.
I didn't even know.
We gotta do another interview about streaming.
For sure, yeah. If you can break that down, because I'm oblivious to all that. So when it comes to just like potential collaborations, who you have just in store for future music?
I got a joint with me and Dirk. Me and Dirk got some joints.
Oof, that's gonna be.
Yeah. Me and 24 Hours got some joints.
Okay.
We got a few. Me and Bino got a lot of joints. Me and One Take J got almost like 2 songs worth.
2 tapes.
Like, yeah, like 2 songs, 2 tapes worth of songs.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. We got like 2 tapes worth of songs. Yeah, me and RJ got a bunch of shit. I got a lot of music, I ain't gonna lie. Oh yeah, me and Hit Boy got some shit. With Neff.
Okay, yeah. Tap into.
There's a lot in the cut. I ain't gonna lie. It's a lot in the cut. Me and Sue, me and Blast, me and Mozzie, Shorty. There's a lot of music out on that hard drive right now. I ain't gonna lie. Man. Conrad, I got to everybody right now. Just
that sounds dope.
Yeah.
But in terms of, I know in one interview, you said that some of your musical inspirations are like Tory Lanez, Young Thug. Why? What is it about their music that speaks to you?
Man, Tory Lanez tell the truth. It's really like styles. You feel me? Like a lot of them niggas, like a nigga lying, like you feel me. I'm the type of person, you feel me. When I see other people break barriers, that gives me the type of confidence to do it. Like you feel me? At a young age, it'll give me the type of confidence, like you feel me. Tory Lanez do whatever he want on music, and I feel like that's the dopest shit in the world. Like like from a musical aspect, like that nigga sing, rap. You feel me? Get on trap beats, and it works for him. You feel me? In a time where I was coming up in music, like how when I like decided the era of the music that I was coming up in when I was trying to make it, versus whether I just was making music, it was like you had to have a certain sound. Like the trap sound was only gonna work. You gotta sound like this all the time. You gotta sound like this all the time. Like every song will be the same. Tory Lanez never sounded the same on anything, and was successful. That nigga going on tour right now, and niggas gonna go. I'ma go. You feel me?
Yeah.
He's gonna go buy his ticket, regardless. You feel me? Yeah, that nigga drop a song, niggas gonna go listen to it, no matter what type of song it is. And I felt like that's always dope, And then Thug was just hard, like you feel me? To me, Thug just hard. Like niggas not like that's not an argument with me. You don't want to argue with me about that. Thug hard.
Thug is goated.
Yeah, Thug hard, fool. And I don't comment on what niggas be doing outside of music. Thug hard. That's all I want to talk about.
Thug is hard. Thug is one of the goats in the game. That's for sure.
Yeah. So besides that, like, who else do you be listening to? Like, what are your like musical inspirations? Like, even outside of rap, like, what do you like? What's your sound?
Like in the morning, though, I be trying to listen to peaceful music. Like, cause my manager used to get on me, like, bro, you wake up early in the fucking morning listening to rap. Like, he older than me, like, bro, you gonna have a fucked up day. Like, it's like you have a fucked up day. Like, you wake up listening to kill this, kill that, shoot this nigga in the face, this. Like, that's how your day.
It's 9 a.m.
You start feeling like Grand Theft Auto. Oh God, I'll get up early. I get up at 8 o'clock and work out. That shit booming. He like turn that. I'm in the shower with that shit on. In the face. Now I don't care. The nigga like, bro, turn that shit off. So I got back on the oldies. You feel me? I be listening to like Anthony Hamilton, Eric. I listen to a lot of Life Jennings. That nigga album. I listen to his album a lot. Right now, Cash Kid is like the best rapper ever to me. Like, y'all know who Cash Kid is?
I'm not familiar with Cash Kid. Who's Cash Kid?
Y'all get up on Cash Kid. Just go listen to No Socks.
No Socks?
Cash Kid like the hardest rapper ever right now. You feel me? Of course, a nigga listen to Future. I mean, love Future. That's like,
bro.
Niggas can't talk about Future. I'll argue with females about Future.
Right, because it's the toxicity. They don't like the toxicity.
They don't understand. And it's just,
nah, bro. Future got me through 2015. Like,
you can't even argue with him. You can't even put him in competition with nobody. It's just him.
No, guy is just him.
Brent Faiyaz, he tough.
Yeah, he make real soulful music.
Yeah, I rock with Brent.
He be low key on the same Future, like the same shit as Future.
Yeah, it just sounds good, bro. It
just make it sound just great.
Way better.
He saying some out of pocket shit.
He's a horrible nigga. I wouldn't dare want him to date my sister. Like, it's horrible. Like, not like that. You feel me? But
I feel you.
The way the nigga sound like, he's worse than me. That nigga bad. He's bad.
That nigga, he know exactly how to hide exactly what he's saying.
That nigga know what he's saying, fool. Like, imagine that nigga talking to your girl, fool.
Nope.
But no.
He's soaked up. I'm gonna shut that shit right down. Nah.
I'm saying it right in the middle. What's good? Yep.
You wanna go take a picture with who?
You said Brent. Brent who? Bro, so
let me go over there and talk to him first. Let me go.
Hey,
bro, that's my girl, bro. She's trying to take a picture, but that's my girl, bro. You gotta make that one clear.
Oh God. So what's in store for Kalan, man? What's in store in 2020, 2021? What do you have?
Oh man, I'm ready to. I want to put this tape out. We trying to drop this tape as soon as possible.
Ooh, is it not for real or?
Nah. Them got moved around.
Okay.
So y'all gonna know real soon.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
that's real cool.
Coming up.
But I think that was kind of all that we had to say today.
Already.
Definitely thank you for joining us on Office Hours, bro. It was really great having you.
And appreciate y'all having me.
So you got Ain't No Fun out now on YouTube.
Go watch that right now. Ain't No Fun out right now.
For sure.
Anything else you want to plug?
You know, go listen to everything. The Right With The remix out now. It's on mix show on the radio. So call in a local radio in LA and go request that Right With It remix with YG. Go stream all that stuff. Everything out Kalan.Frfr. You go stream it. Go get you some merch. You feel me? ForRealForRealGang.com.
Okay, bet.
You know, you feel me? Keep being for real. Cause I'm gonna
keep where can they find you at?
Man, y'all can follow me on Instagram and Twitter, everything at KALAN.FRFR, Kalan.Frfr.
Well, you heard that. And as always, you can find Office Hours at Office Hours Podcast on Instagram, no O in the hours. And you can also go into our YouTube, Office Hours with Kobe and Nate through UCLA Radio. Thank you, Kalan. Thank you for coming.
Appreciate y'all. Already. Y'all have a good one, bro.
You too.
For sure.